Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel All About BI. I'm going to talk about certain situation which we encounter all of a sudden without our notice. For example, all the pipelines that are in production would be running fine until one fine day when the pipelines are not doing anything, or the activities go into queued status for a longer period than usual. So what happens when, or what we should do when we encounter such a situation? Okay, we'll be notified of such condition from the team who monitors, or we ourselves would monitor such pipelines on a daily basis, and we understand that the pipelines are queued for a longer time. So what we will do as a first measure, or how do we troubleshoot it, that's what I'm going to talk about. The first thing that we will do is to Google. Okay, for example, if your copy activity is queued for a longer time, right, I'll just Google like this, and you will be provided with lots of options that already people have gone through and troubleshooting ways. But if nothing is working out, or you haven't got any clue, okay, what else you can do, that is what I'm going to talk about in this video. Okay, so what and all we can do is, the first thing that everybody would do, trial and error, is stopping the pipeline and rerunning it. If it's not possible for you to do that because you don't have access in production environment, or any other region where you don't have access to stop the pipeline and rerun, right, we cannot do that option. Obviously we cannot stop and rerun. If it is in your local, or if it's in your development environment where you have the complete access, the first step that everybody would do is to stop and restart. If that works, fine. Okay, maybe there was an intermittent network issue that stopped your pipeline from running. Okay, what else? If we don't have access, and if even if we have access and the stop and rerun doesn't work, what else we do? We'll check for service outages. So how can we check? There are lots of options available to do this. Okay, where and all we can check the service health? There are two options. Service health, in the sense, if there is any outage that is happening in Azure regions that is preventing your pipeline and activities to run or not, so that and all you can check. So where you can check, the first point of contact, or the first place where you can go and see, is the Azure portal. Okay, in Azure portal, if you go to service health, okay, you will be seeing the Azure regions which might have outages. Okay, so if you see everything in blue dot, then all the regions are healthy, then it's something to do with your pipeline and the activity and the logic associated with it. Okay, if you see something like this warning symbol, right, already certain region is encountering this issue, whoever has created a link service pointing to that particular region would be encountering similar issues, and you will be seeing lots of discussions happening in the forums about the outages as well. Okay, so this is the place where you can figure out quickly. Okay, without even googling, you can come here and check if all the regions are up and running and there is any service outage or not. Okay, where else you can check? There is a portal dedicatedly given for monitoring the status of Azure regions. Okay, so here you can choose the product, whatever product you are having issues with, and the regions where you have pointed to, or where your activities in data factory are created against. Okay, and then date, most recent date would be the appropriate option. If you do this filtration, you will be seeing the incident ticket details that has already been raised by someone. Okay, you can also see the details here, how, what is going on. If someone has raised the incident, what is the status now, or where are we now, how long it will take for the outage to get over, because we will be in a position to report to our senior management when our pipelines will start running, right? So this page will give you the details about the incident that are already raised with respect to service outages. Okay, recently on March 6th, there has been an incident in West Europe region where many people complained that their pipelines are not working, or copy activity went into queued status for a long time. Like these discussions were happening, and finally the service outage was resolved. Okay, so they'll be giving SLA, they'll be giving updates then and there in this in this page, which you can refer and inform your team about. Okay, so apart from this, what else you can do is, if you are pulling detail from Azure SQL database or any on-prem database, and you have this issue, just check if there is any transaction that is blocking your database from being accessed by the other sessions. Okay, if there is any active lock or active transactions being taken up all the resources, and you are not able to submit any other query, then you can kill that session which is blocking your database, or kill the transaction that is blocking your transactions, or other transactions, and you can start you can try to rerun your pipeline. Okay, these are certain things that I wanted to bring it to your notice, because these portals are very very effective and helpful. We'll not get to know much details from anywhere compared to these portals, because this is the first hand information that we can get about the service outages and other details about it. Okay, so just wanted to take you through this so that it might be helpful for you. That's it with me. We'll meet up with some other video on the other time. Thank you.